Latu, I know you've heard this a lot. Welcome to Indianapolis. Horseshoe looks good on you. This time yesterday, you're sitting in Detroit waiting to know where your NFL journey would begin. Now you're a Colt, first official day in the building. How do you describe these last 24 hours?
I mean, I don't even feel real. It's just a crazy feeling, and I got to thank God and my family. But shoot, being a Colt, I couldn't ask for anything more, and I really can't wait to the facility and get started.
Your family was there in Detroit with you. They're here with you now in Indy. How have you guys been celebrating?
Yeah, we didn't get much time to celebrate, but it was me and my family and my agents. We were all just kicking in the apartment or in the hotel room, vibing, just talking and stuff like that, living in the moment. And I couldn't even sleep. I just felt like it was just out of body experience, and it was hard for me to sleep. And I woke up and I was like, was that a dream or was that real? I was really asking myself that, and it doesn't feel real.
You have a piece of your family on with you. Let's see the inside of the suit that you have right here, and tell me about it.
Yeah, so it's just a bunch of pictures of me at UCLA, and then my time getting recruited at UCLA when I was hurt. And then my picture of, that's an old picture. I think we went there for my mom's birthday to Chicago Firehouse Pizza. And that was I was probably a junior or a sophomore here. And then my sisters are super young, my brother's young, yeah. It's an old pic that I love.
How significant has your family been through this whole journey? You mentioned especially the injury, having this dream of making it to the NFL and overcoming the adversity that you have.
My family was always there. My mom was always there, just giving me, encouragement and stuff like that, and words of positivity during a down period in my life. But I was never in a negative mind state. I always kept, a good positive head. But there's times I'd be emotional, and she'd help me, talk me through it.
We talked about celebrating with your family. I know someone else who is celebrating right now, and that's defensive coordinator Gus Bradley.
Yeah.
I went to go talk to him last night, shortly after you were selected.
Yeah.
And he was ecstatic. I said, oh, is it because you got the first defensive player to come off the board? He said, no, it's because it's him.
Wow.
How do you react to that?
I can just say that means a lot. And that makes me want to play even harder for him, and I haven't even met him yet. And I just want to tell them, I'm ready to come in here and do whatever they need me to do.
And your former college defensive coordinator, Lynn, was part of the Chargers staff with Gus Bradley when Gus was the defensive coordinator there.
Really?
Those two have had a lot of conversations about you already. How can that familiarity help you out?
I'm just to know what kind of person, Coach Gus is. And if they were working together, I worked really well with Coach Lynn, and I'm a low maintenance guy, so I'm someone you don't need to really worry about. I'm gonna be in the facility, trying to grind my butt off to, learn the system and be able to be that guy for, the Colt Nation.
I don't know how many of your new teammates you've had a chance to talk with yet, but one of them is Kwity Paye.
Yeah.
And I texted him a little bit because you two worked out together in LA with the same trainer.
Yeah.
He said, I love that kid. Elite pass rush, ability to win games with our room alone. We are becoming the best D-line in the NFL. How big of a endorsement is that from Kwity?
That really excites me, and that means the world to me, because coming from him, he's done so many good things here. And a phenomenal player, and I can't wait to get after with those guys and just to really be able to bond with them and know what type of rushers they are and be on the field and earn their trust. So and I got to meet Zaire when I was leaving the Detroit hotel. Because he's announcing the picks, and he came up to me, introduced himself, and was telling me, just be ready to roll, and really happy to have you, and that just pumps me up even more.
Hey, if there's a good guy to set the tone for the defense, it's certainly Zaire Franklin. We talked about the injury just briefly, but 3 years ago, you were told, given the opinion, we should say, that you should retire from football. When you go through something like that, potentially career-ending, you spend that entire year rehabbing off of the field. How does that prepare you for any adversity that you're going to face in the NFL?
Exactly. I feel like any other adversity, because something like that you can't control. So I have experience on my side, but at the same time, I feel like every other adversity that will come my way is going to be really minuscule. And that whole period, I wasn't getting any rehab. I wasn't getting any PT. Like a lot of people don't know, I was kind of thrown off to the side. I had to wait till all the other guys got treatment. I had to wait till all the other guys were out of the weight room. So it was a bunch of a lot of uncomfortability, being in the facility. But I really had to, tell myself this is all for the greater good.
A lot of people would see getting drafted 15th overall as you've made it. That's the accomplishment. But when a team makes that type of investment in you, how much further motivation does that give you to prove exactly why?
I mean, the journey's only beginning, and I mean, I'll definitely go out there and prove that, and work my tail off for this organization and everyone involved in it, and it really, and especially the people involved in the conversations I've had with Quiddy to Jim, and I mean, everyone seems so like authentic and so down to earth, so that drives me even more to be the best player possible I can be in this in this facility.
It is great to have you in the building, and we are so excited to get you out onto the field. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, Larry. Thank you.